If you are a bourbon aficionado, times have never been better. Global demand for the spirit that for decades was deemed inferior on the world whiskey stage has never been higher. This has led to an explosion of new distillers. There are over 800 in the United States nowadays, producing exceptional bottlings that continually redefine fine bourbon. But it has also led to abundant riches. Back bars and liquor store shelves are loaded with offerings. There is so much great bourbon that laying your hands on the best bottles can be challenging. To help narrow down the field, we turn to the experts at the most significant international spirits competitions this last year to see what they deemed the best bottles in 2023. By assembling a field of industry experts and blind taste testing often hundreds of bottles, these competitions attempt to level the playing field and discover the best bourbons in existence. Any one of these 5 bottles would be a fantastic addition to any collection or a perfect gift for a bourbon lover. As one of the most selective and oldest whiskey-only competitions on the planet, the World Whiskies Awards are famous for uncovering often overlooked gems. In 2023, over 200 judges tasted 1,400 whiskeys and named the representative the world's best bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon made by industry legend David Schmier at Proof and Wood in Connecticut. The judges called out its intense flavors and nose in their comments. A delightful nose of candied orange peel, oak, caramel, and dark fruit leads to a soft palate of roasted nuts, crème brulée, cinnamon, spiced wood, and dried fruit. Nicely balanced with good complexity and a lingering sweetness on the finish. 15 Stars Sherry Cask FinishedBeing named the world's best bourbon at the New York Wine and Spirits Competition in September put the finishing touches on a stellar year for 15 stars. It won double gold at the San Francisco International Spirits Competition and was awarded 95 points at the International Wine and Spirits Competition. That's quite the run for a brand that's less than 2 years old. A blend of 13 and 10-year-old straight bourbon whiskies from Kentucky and Indiana, it is finished in sherry casks from southwest Spain to add a layer of flavor for each sip. Rich flavors of plums and cinnamon are prevalent throughout. Hill Bottled-In-BondAs, one of the newer additions to the International Spirits Awards circuit. The Bartender Spirit Awards aim to give a voice to most drinkers' favorite person, their bartender. By compiling a panel of some of the most renowned names in the U.S. bar trade, they aim to highlight the spirits that are poured daily. This year, they awarded the World Whiskey of the Year title to Hill Bottled-In-BondAs. A Kentucky bourbon, it was distilled to pay tribute to the earliest days of Hill in 1939 when they first released a version of the bourbon.